All right, y'all. Let's play some Witcher. I'm starting here in Corvo Blanco. Corvo Blanco. One last time. Just to kind of make sure I got everything ready to go. I've completely cleared the game. You can see every quest I could have possibly gotten is completed. Just a huge list of quests I've done throughout the entirety of the game. So that's completely closed up. There's absolutely nothing left to do. Here's my inventory. So I've got a number of swords here. I've got a silver sword with some armor piercing. One I'm using for sign intensity. This is the Pang of Conscience. I just picked these up a little while ago, so they're my highest level swords, but I'm not going to really do anything with them. Matter of fact, I'll probably just put those in the storage once I get into the new game. But I'll always sell them though, you know. I got a steel sword with armor piercing. A couple of those. One that's got some sign intensity on it. Instant kill chance on this one. This is one of the ones I made, I think. And of course we've got Erendite. Which is just about leveled up. My character is pretty much a jack of all trades character. So I've got a mix of armors here. Most of the Manticore stuff, I got 3 pieces of that, which gives me the critical hit. You see that in green there? The critical hit chance for bombs, and they're thrown without delay. I figure I'd try to sneak one of those in there. These give some extra toxicity, which I like. Enough for me to use potions in battle, a couple of potions in battle, without having to come back to the inventory screen. And so I like that. I can run about 3 decoctions and then a couple of potions. And here is the Griffin Armor chest piece. This is my chosen chest piece for this build. It's I chose it just because it's got some extra sign intensity, because I use signs. Honestly, I'd rather just have I'd like to have actually even more toxicity, but can't really do that, so not without losing the 22% sign intensity, which I like. Plus, with an extra piece, I wouldn't get any extra Witcher gear bonuses, so that doesn't help much. I could use 2 more Griffin swords or Manticore swords or something like that to get another bonus, the Griffin bonus, but the Griffin bonus isn't that good. I don't think it's that good. The first tier of it, the 6-piece tier, I actually like that one a lot, but I'd rather have the ability to use more potions during battle. It's more of a convenience thing than anything, because without these extra mana core pieces, I have to come in here, drink a potion, then I have to go out, let the toxicity go down, then I gotta come back in here, drink a potion. You know, it just takes too long. So here are my bombs. If you saw my other video, you saw that I came in here and made all tiers of bombs and potions down here, so that's why my potion and bomb stash is so large. I got some food here. I'm trying to keep the amount of food I keep on my character kind of in line with how much is believable that Roach could carry. This meat here I consider to be like beef jerky. So I carry a lot of it. Got some dried fruits, nuts, stuff like that. Not 100 of something. You know, this is pepper, so you can have unlimited amounts of that. A reasonable amount of stuff on there because I like to pretend that my Geralt has to eat and stuff like that. All these quest item stuff, this stuff will all go away when I start my new game plus. I could be anal about it and go sell all this stuff, but I'm not going to. I've got a bunch of swords and stuff in the storage I can sell if I need to for extra money, so I'm not going to worry about that. I've got a bunch of crafting stuff, so not much I'm going to have to buy anyway to make stuff. Here I've got all my mutagens. I've never had a problem with these carrying over. I know I've heard some people say that, oh, sell those quick because they don't carry over, but mine always do. I don't know why. So I'm going to leave those just like that. Not going to sell those. Not going to do anything special with them. Let's look at my player stats. So you see I've got kind of a sign build here. I've got the Griffin School bonuses. Well, let's go ahead and look at the character, I guess, first. That'd make more sense. Which tab is that on? So here's my build. As you can see, I'm kind of a jack of all trades build. I've got, well, first of all, I've got cat eyes sitting there in the middle. This is the mutation I like to use because it's like the only thing that makes the crossbow even somewhat worth it in the game. Sorry about that loud noise. I don't know why they have that in there like that. Anyway, I've got lightning reflexes to kind of help me out with the crossbow, make it a little bit more useful. Sometimes you can just pin entire monsters down and stuff with that. It's kind of silly, but it's fun. I like it. Precise blows. Just because I needed something in there to kind of get down to here, to whirl. I like having whirl. I don't use the bonus from the rune right to give it more range. If I use whirl along with rend, I would probably do that. But since I'm only using one of them, I'm not gonna commit to that. I use entanglement instead. And well, on my armor, I use entanglement, and on my swords, I use the go back to inventory real quick. On my swords, I use preservation. And then just some combinations of stuff on my silver swords. So my steel swords all have preservation. Kind of like that bonus. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to use these swords in the New Game Plus, but I'm hoping I'll be able to use them for a good while because I really like that preservation bonus. It's a extra 20% armor and damage basically across the board. So across the board on my weapons and armor. So maybe they'll last me a while. I don't know. I've never really gotten too far in New Game Plus, so the one time I did play New Game Plus for a while, I ended up coming back to my old file just so I could get a few more levels and stuff. So you see I'm level 56. I'm not super high leveled. I don't want to come in there like level 80 or something. So as you can see over here on the sides here, I have the attack mutagen and then the sign mutagens. I don't really like the green mutagen. It's kind of a waste. Instead, I just put tissue transmutation in there. I've got cluster bombs. The bombs really need help in this game, to me. So that's why I commit so many slots to them. All the green is mainly for just the decoction and potion duration. I've emphasized that heightened tolerance, acquired tolerance, and fast metabolism, just so I can use potions and stuff better. And then this is my pretty much my only real defensive buff, and it's a good one. You know, 900 extra vitality for each decoction gives you some pretty good survivability, so that really helps. My ultimate plan for my character is to replace what I have here. Which one is it? Oh, up here. With shockwave, and then put tissue transportation over here once I've unlocked this. And then to put here supercharged glyphs. Now, this isn't a build based on just being overpowered. It's a build based on being kind of a jack of all trades. I don't just one hit anything. I got to use a combination of my skills to come out on top a lot of the times, and that's exactly how I want it. All right, my bombs are okay. I mean, they have their they do status effects. They really don't do a lot of destructive damage, but they're there. Cat eyes makes my crossbow somewhat useful. My sign intensity and stuff. You need these just so you don't have to use a potion every time to get the extra effects, and that works reasonably well. I'll get another 10% once I finally put one of those blue ones here. And attack's not that great, but I can do a little bit of everything. Swords are always good, you know. They're good by themselves. So if you just like go into a massive attack power build, it really just makes swords overpowered. So my swords work, but they aren't like just super powerful. Every once in a while I can get a whirl in. Most time the monsters jump outside of the range of it, but every once in a while I'll get lucky and hit them with it. I like having that in there. It looks cool. You know, it's really not that effective with my build. Sometimes it is, Sometimes if you get something in the corner, you'll chop them up. But otherwise, it's not really all that useful. Let's see. Over here, I have the Griffin School Tech. That helps my signs out. Helps me cast more signs. In combat's fires is really useful. I don't see a lot of people use this, but it allows me to just throw my bombs everywhere. I don't have to worry about getting hit with them or anything. I just throw them out there, and makes them somewhat more useful. I got the this will be replaced. I showed you that earlier. I like sustain. I like the Yrden magic needs more help than any other sign, so that's why I've committed to it. Otherwise, it's just garbage, and it still is kind of garbage, even with the buffs. But I've never had supercharged glyphs, and I've never had shockwave, so we'll see how those work out when I finally get them. I've got 5 points available down there, and I've got 2 more of these to buy. As you can see, the ones that don't have the white highlight on the south end of the icon, those ones have to be bought still. So I've still got 14 points to spend to get that slot, which I'm hoping doesn't take too long in New Game Plus. Prepare your ears for a loud sound again. And then I'll start working towards these two skills down here. Let's see, anything else I wanted to cover? So once I open that slot, I'll have something to put in there. If I didn't have something to put in there for the time being, I'd probably go for these first. But since I do have some extra stuff that I bought over time just to get down to cluster bombs and stuff, I have some extra skills I can put in there. So once I unlock this, I'll put bombs in there or something. Something I'll put in there. I've got a few skills over here. I could put exploding shield in there or something. One of these I could put in there. So I'm going for those slots first. I'm going for this slot first. That's the first thing I want to do when I get into New Game Plus. I'm not going to buy any more skills until I have this unlocked. And I think that's it. Now, why am I starting here? Is because once I get into New Game Plus, I really, really, really want to try to just stay in character. The way I'm talking to you now, I'm going to actually try to avoid as much as possible. I want to get into the game and kind of take on the role of Geralt. Now, I'm not saying I can do that. I don't know even how entertaining that would be. I don't know if I can actually even accomplish that due to my own boredom, but we'll see. And that's why I kind of want to get through all this stuff right here and now, so that I'm not explaining myself once I get into the New Game Plus. I just want to try to step into the character and just be Geralt. So I don't need to save this. This file's ready. Just wanted to show you guys a few things. I've got 20 minutes into the video. I got 40 minutes left. I'm not going to cut this short right now. I think we can get through at least the first part of the game with 40 minutes left on my record time. So let's just go ahead and get out of here. and start the New Game Plus. We're going Death March. We're gonna turn this off. I don't know what this does, really, but we're gonna go without it. All right, this is the save I was just on here.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover, appreciated, and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator, and a stern orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion, as painted by his friends and promoters. This image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist, enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was, am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in this present work, and his story which I shall sing to the end of my days. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree. before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about that world-famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speech as Windblade, or in our younger, yet no less noble tongue, as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. But peer closer and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and vast world-spanning experience. On the surface, he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff. But underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping him with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy. Rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set out once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. That's out of character. That's not supposed to be there, I don't think, but they got carried over.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
What's this?
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Beautiful Yennefer. As lovely as ever.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, You're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you. Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Finger something else.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Better go see what Ciri's doing down there. I don't see enough pirouettes. Here's the key. Every story has to start somewhere. This one starts in the guest room at Kaer Morhen, the stronghold of the Witchers in the Blue Mountains. It starts with Geralt taking a bath, disproving the theory that Witchers neglect personal hygiene. But as he's bathing, he is brusquely interrupted by Yennefer. Does she ever interrupt in any other way? She reminds him that he was supposed to train with Ciri. What could our hero do but bid the sorceress farewell and descend into the courtyards of the fortress? Little did he know, this would mark the start of a great adventure. Go to the lower level. Back for you later, Yennefer.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
That's my little girl.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame, but this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
I want to see a pirouette.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Alghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an Alghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
That's my girl, smart ass.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well,
Got you, bro.
You're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
What's this? Blood?
What the?
Something's wrong.
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Goddamn nightmare.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wildlands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
That's my woman you're talking about.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait,
Sense
hear
of the
that?
roach.
I smell it. Ghouls.
I better drink some potions. Wasn't prepared for this.
Show me what you got.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Nasty ghouls. No way they get best a witcher. What's this?
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Better put this fire out. What's this say? Beware, bandits calling themselves Temeria soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Saar Gwynleave. Bandits. Figures. As it turned out, all that happened at Kaer Morhen was but a dream. The kind that wakes even witches, screaming, a cold sweat on their brow. Geralt crouched by the fire and surveyed the land, a land ravaged by war, signs of battle stretching to the horizon. But he had not chosen this campsite for its view. Yennefer's trail had brought him there. Yennefer had contacted Geralt, finally. They had not seen each other in years, and then she sent him a letter smelling of lilac and gooseberries. Of course, asking him to meet her in the village of Willoughby. About a matter of great importance, she had written. So as was his wont, when it came to all things Yennefer, the Witcher raced off at breakneck speed. Alas, he arrived too late. Passing armies had razed Willoughby to the ground. Yennefer was nowhere in sight. With the help of Vesemir, whom Geralt had encountered along the way, Geralt picked up her trail, which the two witches then followed. Yen had ridden north, traversing wildlands and battlefields at great speed. She was in a hurry. Perhaps she was in trouble. Follow Vesemir. And that's all I have time for today. It's been about an hour. I will see you next time on the next video.